Military families are very concerned about the education of their children. Assignments are often sought or avoided based upon the quality of education that a soldier believes his or her children will receive at a new assignment. Moving with school-aged children can be challenging. At Fort Bragg, there are 4 school liaison officers who work diligently to take the mystery out of moving with school-agers and can assist families in navigating school systems. School liaison officers operate under 5 key functions: transition support, installation school communication, partnerships in education, homeschool support, and post-secondary opportunities information. The first key function of the SLO is to provide information and guidance that facilitates smooth school transitions. SLOs serve as the primary points of contact between military families and public schools. SLOs recognize the importance that military families place on education and serve to provide them with information that guides them in selecting schools that meet their family's educational goals. Out-processing soldiers are informed of the necessity to request unofficial records from public schools and to hand-carry all documentation that relates to their child's education. Having proper documentation gives the gaining school system vital information on the student's placement at the sending school and guidance on how to place the student at the receiving school. School liaison officers assist families in various stages of transition: prior to arrival, upon arrival, while stationed at the installation, and when preparing to depart. SLOs are an integral part of the family's school-related transition cycle. The second key function of the SLO is to ensure the consistent, accurate, and timely flow of information between the installation and local schools. SLOs conduct school visits to over 176 schools annually. These visits are intended to ensure that school personnel have a direct point of contact should there be any issues relating to military children and youth. SLOs attend board meetings, brief educators, parents, and commanders on school-related matters. The third key function of the SLO is partnerships in education. Relationships with other child, youth, and school services personnel, installation agencies, and schools are key to helping Army children and youth be successful and have smooth educational transitions. School liaison officers communicate and work with many groups, including command, families, schools, community, and other agency personnel. They serve as proctors, judge senior projects, coordinate installation visits by foreign students, and bring together a variety of in-kind opportunities for community youth. SLOs work under the premise that everyone has a role in the education of our youth and that education is more than what happens in schools. Towards that end, the school liaison officer develops solutions in partnership with local schools and other entities that ease barriers to successful education transitions for Army youth. Homeschool support is the fourth key function. Many military families choose to homeschool their children. School liaison officers provide information to ensure that families follow the requirements outlined by the state of North Carolina. Families intending to homeschool in North Carolina need to be aware that homeschooling is not considered official prior to the age of 7. Families must declare a notice of intent to homeschool and wait for authorization from the Department of Non-Public Instruction. Parents are advised to not withdraw their children from the school setting until authorization from the North Carolina Department of Non-Public Instruction has been received. Providing post-secondary opportunities information is the fifth key function of the SLOs. SLOs partner with other agencies to host events that provide information, resources, and guidance. These partnerships are intended to place military youth on the road to college, employment, or other positive post-secondary opportunities. Our Shopping for College and Financial Aid workshops provide many parents and their students with basic information on how to plan, apply, and pay for college. SLOs serve as advisors for the Youth Action Council, commonly referred to as the YAC. The YAC consists of military-connected teams that are committed to improving the quality of life for themselves and their peers. The purpose of the YAC is to encourage community service, develop public speaking and leadership skills. The 4 Bragg School Liaison officers are located on the 4th floor of the Soldier Support Center. They are available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. They are the primary points of contact for school personnel and commanders and the first stop for families in transition with school-aged children. So, before you go, contact the SLO.